Alright everybody, and welcome back to another ARK Between the Streams. Today we're going to take a look at the list of creatures that we have. If there's something, for some reason, that we don't currently own, we're going to go and try to tame that quickly, depending on the difficulty of the tame. And then, yeah. Let's see how far away we are from being complete. We're going to go in order from the list that is on Dodo Decks, and currently the first thing listed there is the Archaeopteryx. Next on the list is the Argentavis. After that we have our Space Whale and the Astro Dolphin. Next creature on the list, of course, is the Crystal Wyvern. Now we have three different types of these. We have all the different variations, which is really cool. Following that, we have our Dimorphodon and the Featherlight. Next is the Gas Bag. Our giant bee, currently in beehive form. And our next creature would be the Griffin. Next is one of the more annoying creatures in ARK, Ichioranus. Now this thing loves to steal everything in your inventory if you get too close. Our moth. Fantastic. Next on the list is the Onyx, our Pelagornis. Next we have our Phoenix, really cool creature. Next, we have the Pterodon, followed by Quetzal. I'll tell you what, it took me forever to find a tech Quetzal. Next thing on our list is the Scout. Check him out. I really like that it's like a little remote-controlled toy. Very nice. Next on the list is the Simicrops. Now these things are surprisingly easy to get, which is great because they are really useful, especially if you're on a map that does not have tech gear. Next on the list is the Snow Owl. These things look pretty cool. Love the eyes. Next on the list is the Tapiara. Pretty cool in his tech armor there. Following that, we have another very similar creature to last. I believe it's pronounced Trapezianethus. One of the more interesting recent tames, the Void Worm. Really like this thing. Let's not forget about the Vulture. Lastly, in the flyer category is the regular wyverns. We got our Poison Wyvern, we got our Fire Wyvern, we've got our Ice Wyvern, and lastly, the Lightning Wyvern. Obviously the best one, in my opinion. Alright, and now we move on to some water creatures, and the first one on that list is going to be the Angler. Alright, and one of my absolute favorites, the Baryonyx. This creature, with its knockout ability, really makes keeping your animals in the water fed. And then, of course, there's the whale. Yeah, Betty. And then the beaver. And then we have our coelacanth. And then, of course, our hammerhead oxygen lizard. And then, of course, one of our more recent tames, the Dunkleo. Awesome looking creature. Took us a while to get it just because of the sheer number of creatures here in Genesis Part 2's ocean area. Let's not forget about the electric eel. Creepy. Then, of course, there's our Hesperornis. This thing was annoying to tame. It takes forever feeding these things. But we got him in the end. And here's our dolphin. One lamprey. one leech. Ugh. Of course, we have our manta. Our angry-looking shark. Our friendly neighborhood mosasaur. If you didn't see the video where we tamed this thing, that was a lot of fun. And of course, we have our cute little otter. Next is the piranha. And our Nessie. Our salmon. The Sarco. We have our trilobite. And of course, our squid. Alright, and first on the land creature list, we have our snail. Yeah, buddy. The allosaur. A Margosaurus. Of course, we have our ankylo. We have a spider. And a centipede. We have our glowy basilisk. Our frog hanging out in the swimming pool. And then we have our blood stalker. Our tiny little bulb dog. Our turtle chucking through here. Here's our Carno. Our beer cow. Followed by one of the smallest backpacks you can get, the Compy. We have our healing pig. And then we have a flock of Deinonychus. I like these guys. Next, we have a Dillo. And then, of course, there's the Dimetrodon. Little, short, Spino guy. And, of course, we have our baboon. The Diplodocus. We have our honey bear. And our wolf. We have our Valentine's Day colored dodo. And we have our Doedicurus. And then we have our dung beetle. We have our xenomorph. And of course, we have a horse. Next is our Ferox, who is quite excited to see me. Bam! Look at that. Love the purple eyes. And then there's our humble Gotcha. Our nimble little Gallimimus. Our Giga's down there, having itself a little meal. Always keep these things outside of my base on aggressive and wandering, and just let them collect meat for me. We have our Gigantopithecus running around, gathering for us. And a Glowtail. And of course, a hyena. There's our Iguanodon. We have a cute little Jerboa. And of course, we have our little penguin. That there jumpy gator. Our big old crab. The mini stego. Our little Lystrosaur. Our Maywing. One of our more recent tames, the Magmasaur. Mammoth. Our cat dragon. Yeah, buddy. Our mantis. Our Gila monster. moose. We have our Sleepysaurus, our sloth. Alright, I crafted me up a mech real quick. Pretty cool. Big old sword. Wonder if you can dye these things. That'd be awesome. And then we made one of these because we had the extra tech. We have our little backpack monkey. Annoying little micro-raptor. Camel. Our Maj Chops. The Noglin. Overraptor. Sheep. Packy. Packy Rhinoceros. And then, of course, the hero of our crab and rock golem videos, the Paracarithium. Our very animated Parasaur. We have this little thief right here. We have our garden pig. Alright, and then we have our kangaroo. Scorpion. Badger. And of course our raptor. Our Ravager. Our Reaper. T-Rex. Rock Drake. Our Rock Elemental. Roll Rat. Sabertooth. Our Shadowmane. Shinehorn. There's our Spino. Stego. Our Textrider. Terrorbird. Tickle Chicken. Thorny Dragon. Tree Cat. Our Titanoboa. Triceratops. Troodon. Unicorn. Velonosaur. And Woolly Rhino. And lastly, the Uteranus. Alright, and that's everything. Now, we left a couple things off our list, including Titans from Extinction. And no. And then we left off untamable creatures, obviously, because you'd have to cheat to spawn those ones in as a tamed creature. And then we also left off alphas, as well as one creature in particular. And that creature, of course, is the giant turtle. Now, this is going to be the last tame we need to get. Really looking forward to it. It's going to be a pain in the neck getting it, but I think we're up for the challenge. So, that said, thank you everybody for stopping out and checking out the video. Hopefully you had a good time seeing all of our wonderful creatures and all the hard work we've been doing here. And we can continue to have some fun here on ARK. But until next time, make sure you get down in those descriptions, get you in on some giveaways. And remember, take care of yourself, take care of your loved ones, stay healthy out there, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, everybody.